I knew that my husband had this genetic kidney disease, Alport syndrome, and that he was seeing a nephrologist regularly and that his kidneys could fail one day. When we found out his kidneys were failing, we started with the best choice, the best chance, his brother. He only has one sibling, his brother. His brother did not have the disease, so we thought, blood relative is your best chance. Let's get your brother tested. He was willing, and he got tested. He wasn't eligible. And I just thought, I'm right here. I'm healthy. Why can't I do it? And he did not like that. He didn't want the risk of both of us in surgery. We had 3 children. He didn't want the risk of what if I need something later, or what if one of our children needs a kidney? Our daughter has it. My thinking was, we have this problem today. Let's deal with this now. We'll figure out if she needs a kidney down the road, because you don't know. And we had another talk, and I said, let's just do this. I want to just know. They can say you're not a match. Okay, but let's just try this. So we went. I was a match. I'm going to cry. That's amazing. So they said, you're a match. It's like, if I'm a match, that's God's hand. How can you say no? Jeff had non-Hodgkin's lymphoma twice, 2 occurrences. The transplant team did not like his cancer history and weren't really quite sure about this transplant. So he had an awesome oncologist that fought and fought and fought for him and said, if he has a healthy kidney and he gets another occurrence of the lymphoma, he can fight it. It was a big process, and it was us going back and forth to the transplant team, and we didn't think it was gonna happen, and the oncologist kept fighting, and there was meetings, and his case finally got approved. So then we went on to my, further testing. And they found through further blood work that I had factor 11 deficiency, which is a clotting disorder, which I had never ever had issues in my life with bleeding. I went to a hematologist, and again, he fought for me. He said, this is crazy. You show no symptoms, you've had no issues, you don't have problems with bleeding. Let's work up a plan to give him. And his plan was, if I do a blood transfusion before and after, would they accept it? And they accepted it. Then in the meantime, I went and you had to get a mammogram. I got a mammogram, and the mammogram showed some calcifications. It was my first. I hadn't had one. They said, this isn't a clear mammogram. We're not gonna suggest you for a donor. And I said, now wait a minute, what can we do? Let's work through this. And they said, okay, here's the deal. If you wait 6 months, come back, we'll do another one, we'll compare. If there aren't any variations, then we'll think about it. And so then we have to stop. No, now we have to wait 6 more months, do this test. Is this test gonna be okay? Is it, it was just a roller coaster. I did the test, it was fine. And you feel guilty, because I'm able to give, or I'm wanting to give, but all these tests and all these things, you can't. It was very frustrating, because your husband's sick. He's doing dialysis at home every night. He has no energy. You have no, you know how it is with kids in a home, and you have no help. It was very hard to be patient and wait. I think the whole process from finding out I was a match and going through all the tests and evaluations and all the struggles, it was about 1.5 years until I actually donated. It's impacted me in that I'm proud that I could do that for someone, and I realize how easy it is to do that for someone. So I think it's just made me aware of, how easy that this process really is, and to help share that with others.